Greetings and happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another amazing episode of Musicians Hangout with your host, Crash Fistfight, the Booty Pop Moopsie, and Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it is so great to be back. This week has just flown by and this is one of my favorite nights. Musicians Hangout night. Woo! Oh my gosh, we have such an amazing night planned for you all. I'll go over our mission statement and then we'll introduce to you our guests for tonight. Our mission statement here on Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save
music.
Woo! And we keep building that community with guests like we have on tonight. So we have the band Having Issues. Let's bring them up.
Boom.
Ladies, welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. How you doing?
We're good. We're just, looking forward to chatting with you and talking to, all of our experiences.
Heck yeah, awesome. We're excited to hear them.
Oh, we cannot wait to hear all of your stories and all about you. So I wanted to mention that all of us are streaming from the Pacific Northwest. These are Seattle-based bands, you guys. We've got an all-female lineup here from Seattle area. Punk, rock. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So do you guys want to introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in your band?
Great. I'll go ahead and start. I'm Neelan, and Emma just joined. Hey,
hi, Emma. Welcome.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So we just went live, and we are having y'all introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in your band Having Issues.
I'm Neelan, and I'm the lead singer, vocalist, lyricist, manager, booker, promotion, chief bottle washer, founding member, crazy witch punk bitch.
Oh,
nice.
Love it. Yes. The best.
And I'm Jade. I play bass and
you're awesome.
I host the band. I have the practice room and hall stuff.
Backing vocals.
Backing vocals. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, a little bit of everything too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm Emma. I play the drums.
Nice.
I've been helping out a little bit with our social media and promoting the band and stuff. We've actually had a lot of growth in the last couple months, which has been exciting, at least from our social media side.
Nice. That's always exciting.
Yeah,
it's an awesome job promoting the social media stuff. I'm like, I don't like this.
I've made some of our posters. I made us a little poster for our tour.
Oh, I love that.
Where'd Juliana go?
She's coming back.
Okay.
She's at work.
There she is.
There you are, Juliana.
Hi.
Beautiful Brazilian guitarist. Go ahead.
I can't hear. I'm having issues.
Yes.
I couldn't hear you all, but now it's working.
Oh, good.
Introduce yourself, please.
Sorry?
Introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And what you do in the band.
Oh. Yeah, I'm Juliana, and I play guitar on Having Issues.
Nice. Love it. Well, I love how all of you have other jobs that you do within the band too. What great teamwork you have.
Right.
Collaboration, and that's what we don't make any decisions unless it's a unanimous vote. And believe me, there's a lot of voting going on with any new songs, anything that we decide to retire, every show. So yeah, it's very collaborative, and that's one thing that we think is the most important thing in music, is supporting each other, especially women musicians.
Yes.
All of that, and the collaboration and having respect for one another's opinions. We might not all be in the same opinion, but there's a respect level there.
Right.
For sure.
Absolutely love that. How did you guys get your name Having Issues?
Yeah.
That's
Got-
great. I think
Sorry?
that's for Neelan to answer.
Yeah. So Juliana and I, we started out the name of the band with something else with other band members. And we just kept having issues with this and that, the other. We were out at a show at Highline one night having some drinks, and I was bitching my head off. We're having issues with this. We're having issues with that. We're having issues. We can't even get the. And then Juliana's, that's really good. I'm like, what? She's like, having issues. I'm like, oh yeah, having issues.
Yeah.
It makes sense because all we have is issues.
We
And
couldn't
believe me,
agree.
we've had a lot of issues from the beginning of this band. We have our bassists that we love. I mean, we've had 5 bassists. And Jade, we got her from another friend's band. They're my actual punk rock children. I'm the old one in the group. And Jade's in Communal 40. They're awesome. Old school punk rock from the LA kind of sound. That's where I come from. So yeah, Jade is a drummer in that band. As you know, you guys are all drummers.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
just that's kind of how we decided that Having Issues was the name, and it kind of stuck. And everyone's like, "Oh, what's your name?" Having Issues. Oh, I'm sorry you're having issues, but what's the name of the band?
Yeah, it's kind of fun to introduce ourselves and be like, and we are having issues.
Yes.
And that's all we have.
That's awesome. I love that.
Well, then it's not something that's a surprise. It's to be expected.
Yeah.
Whenever you usually do.
Didn't the label we used to be on want to call us the Fun Girls or something? Something awful.
That's why we named our second EP Fun Girls Go to Hell.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yes.
Yeah, we had some issues with that. We won't go into it because it's
Ooh.
a nightmare. But yeah, we're back to playing music, doing what we love, sharing the stage with other, strong, bright women who really want to, move forward with the musician front.
Right.
Because it's still hard to get the good shows. And I will tell you, I know people and I still don't get the good shows.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty good shows, Taylor.
Okay, all right. Well, yes, okay. We've gotten some good shows. Well, yeah, now we did, but it's been a struggle.
It is a struggle for all of us. But within that struggle, we do network with some pretty amazing people in our scene that have a lot of support for each other. And like you were mentioning before, women in this scene are supporting each other.
We're very supportive of each
I love
other.
the sisterhood that we have and the connections that we make. Even if it's not, the biggest, best shows all the time, I still love networking with y'all so that we can continue to grow our community.
Totally. I love connecting with other women musicians. We got to play a really cool show at the Vera Project last month.
Nice.
Met some cool bands, lots of queer bands, which I love, lots of like femme and female fronted. And it was just awesome to connect and see how many people came out because they saw that the bill represented them,
Yeah.
And that's so important to see people who represent you on stage.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Exactly.
I love that. Wow, that must have been a really cool concert.
Right.
It was cool, yeah. It was fun.
Cool.
Fun at Tony V's. We played with Kitty Junk.
Yeah, I love those girls.
Yes.
Shout out.
Oh,
See those ladies on Saturday.
Yeah, our bands are playing together with Kitty Junk and Brother Rat. So all female fronted or female drummer showcase. So all the bands, female drummers.
Fuck yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
Well, and you guys are playing a show on Saturday. Where are you guys going to be?
Cherry Pit.
Cherry Pit, yeah.
And Lucky Dime on Sunday.
Oh, wow. Back to back? Woo.
And where are those located? For those who don't know.
Cherry Pit
is in the Central District. And Lucky Dime is in Everett, like downtown Everett.
I've actually never heard of the
vibe to
Lucky
it.
Dime, so.
Lucky Dime is super cute. They've got nice. It's a very small space. I think we are probably one of the louder and rowdier bands that will
Oh,
there.
yes.
It's probably gonna be a very like live,
Very
sound.
intimate setting.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
how it goes, but it's super cute. I'm excited.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys might have mentioned this when we were talking about how you got your name, but how long has Having Issues been together? How long you been a band?
Yeah.
7 years we've been together. I met Juliana through a mutual friend, and then
Cool.
I had already started the band. It was the name of it was called Triple B, and so that didn't work out. And again, we've had different issues with the name, and that's how we came up with this. But 7 years, Juliana and we had our drummer before, Emma, a founding member, Coral, was with the band until last summer, and then we were so lucky to find Emma to find us.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm bassist number 5, and I joined 2 years.
2 years ago.
2 years
yeah,
ago. About?
2 years ago. We got really lucky.
5 times a charm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we want to keep it all female, female.
Oh, for sure. I love that.
Yeah, I dig that about
Our people, our family. I would call us like a family, just like any other family. We have our, ins and outs, but at the end of the day, we love each other.
Yeah.
Right.
What a nerd, right?
That's only a little nerdy, but I like that.
Well, and I think other musicians can relate with the fact that sometimes within the band it's business, but outside of all of that, you are connected like family.
Yeah.
It's a deep connection. Even if there's, like you said, sometimes there's voting going on with some of the things that you're deciding for the band, or maybe even when you're doing your writing process. But at the end of the day, you're still a family and you're still connected. And I can tell right here you guys have good chemistry. I haven't even seen you guys play live, and I can just feel the passion from all of you.
It's a relationship, right? Like any other relationship, like you get like very close to each other, but then you can have some clashes because, you feel comfortable and also have to create something together, and we're all different, and
Right.
make it work, and you respect each other and love each other, but also like have to, learn how to compromise and accept each other and the way they are.
Right.
Yeah.
For every half-hour performance you see, there's like 8 hours of us being together and working on it.
Right. Yeah. At
So-
bare minimum.
Road.
Yeah.
We're going to be on the road for 10 days together, so there better be love there somewhere.
Right.
Wow. When do you start that? So is it like a tour you're doing?
Yeah.
Close to in April, yeah.
Cool. Where are you going?
We're starting in Portland. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's Portland, then Eureka,
Okay.
then
Arcata.
Technically, yeah.
okay, then Arcata, and then Oakland,
Gilman area.
San Bernardino, San Diego.
Fresno, Ventura.
Yeah, did I miss anything? Oh, Fresno, right? Yeah.
Dang.
Pomona. Yeah.
Pomona.
Pomona's going to be the last. We're doing it with
Oh, good old Pomona.
That is
an
awesome.
awesome show because we're going to be playing with Badass and my friends from Riot Gun. A childhood friend, Larry Hernandez, is in Riot Gun and was also in, evidently, I didn't know this until a friend of mine told me, Motorcycle. So yeah, they were pretty big in LA back in the day. So we're real excited to play with, everybody we're playing with. I mean, we're touring with The Bitter. We love The Bitter. They have such a great sound and great energy, and they're just amazing.
Vicious Cycle.
And Vicious Cycle, we met Vicious Cycle from Communal 40, actually.
Yeah.
So, and they've been our buddies from Portland. Well, not actually Portland. They live in Vancouver, Washington. They're from Southern California, my area also. So they moved up to the Northwest a few years back. So we're really excited to be able to, go back to our our roots, Vicious Cycle and myself, and see our old friends. But yeah, the tour is going to be amazing. I mean, it's a life-changing experience. We're doing it total on our own. We booked it all with Bob from Vicious Cycle. It's been a big challenge, getting us there, but we've got the hotels booked. I'm the business person, by the way. And that's what I do for a living too. I'm
Sweet
program manager, but yes, Juliana, I said it. But I'm the one, I handle all the business, but we also we pay dues. So every year we have enough money to be able to go on trips, to go on, to
Get merch.
to merch, everything. So yeah, what comes into the band goes back out.
Okay.
What's that, Julian?
Talk about work. Sorry, all. Thanks for
Aw,
having me.
okay.
Thanks, Juliana.
Bye, Juliana. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Bye.
Bye, Juliana.
Bye.
Yeah, Wednesdays are not her best days because she always works every Wednesday. So I was really happy that she was able to join us.
Yeah, that was cool. She seems amazing.
Very
She is.
sweet.
She's a rad
She
Bad
is
person.
our riff goddess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A shredder. I love it. Oh, you guys got some Jana's in the house.
Yeah. She's going crazy.
She is. Let's see. She says, da, 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 great chemistry you guys got.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jana.
Thanks.
And an incredible show.
Awesome.
Oh.
Thanks,
Oh,
Jana.
thank you.
Everyone for joining. This is a lot of fun. We wanted to be able to share, who we are and our tour and our shows, and basically what the most important thing and our goals is supporting female musicians and their causes. And
Yes.
Juliana and I are actually putting together a nonprofit about that.
Ooh, do tell.
So we started it, and I'm probably going to enlist these two as well. It hasn't happened yet. We started down that path, and then we used a service that screwed up 4 times, so we had to get our money back. But we got all the way to being able to, we put together all the business pieces of it, and we were hoping to launch it out. And before the pandemic, we put together a festival called the Queens of Noise, where Alice Bag headlined.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that was awesome. We were able to get Alice Bag, to share the stage with Alice Bag. So that's kind of where we see the future, is really, promoting female musicians and their causes. So, we don't like the whole, the competition doesn't work for us. We are all about supporting.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah. In fact, I'm not from the Washington. I'm not from here at all. I'm from North Dakota, and I was so afraid to enter this music scene because I thought I was going to get eaten alive, and that, women were going to be catty. That being said, that is, still part of the music industry no matter what. But here, there's so much more camaraderie and support I didn't expect. I mean, I met Crash, and I met so many amazing other women that I was just like, I'm so glad that I found my people.
Yeah. And all of the ladies that I've personally worked with have been so supportive of each other.
Super
I love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
It's been cool. When I first was looking and trying to try out for Having Issues, I was so nervous. I had played in other bands, but not really anything consistently. And Neelan and Jade and Juliana just made me feel so at home so fast. We met up for drinks first just to see if the personality was a good fit. And immediately they were just so warm and kind, and all that intimidation went right out the window. And our first practice together, they were just so encouraging to me. Let me take my time and get my bearings. It was just such a great experience. Awesome. And I've played with many different musicians, many different genders and stuff, and it's just different. Playing in a room with men, there's a different energy.
Yes,
you kind of feel like you have to prove yourself
every goddamn time.
Yeah, you're I'm not just a hot girl on the drums. I can fucking play.
Bingo.
Yeah, every preach it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's really refreshing to be
Yes.
just kind of
Yes.
welcomed to the punk scene by them. Been sweet.
And I are both from Southern California originally. Emma's from San Diego, so our last show's in San Diego, where all her friends can see her shine.
Yeah,
Nice.
my family's gonna go. It's gonna be so sweet. My
Hell
parents,
yeah.
2 sisters, and a bunch of my friends from high school are gonna come.
Yay! That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Rockstar's coming back to town. So the Big definitely says having issues is awesome. One of my favorite bands. I love the power they show on stage. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
In the Big definitely.
You.
Oh, sweet. Sorry, I didn't mean
Sorry,
it.
I did that. I'll keep my hands up, friend. we both have control of the chat, and sometimes we're both
Oh yeah.
sometimes we both click the same thing and we're like, why didn't that work?
Right? Or it clicks on and go off and off and on and off and on.
Oh man. I love you, friend.
I love you too. We make it work.
Oh, I can't wait to see you. So we don't get to see each other much because we live, is it 60 miles, 80 miles? How far?
It's 83 miles.
Okay. So 83 miles away. We don't get to see each other a lot in person. So we get to be together this weekend.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I can't wait.
Super fun.
That's so fun. What are you gonna do?
We're playing a show together at Daryl's Tavern.
Oh, right.
Music.
Kitty Junk.
No,
Awesome.
it's all good. Yeah. So we're playing with Kitty Junk and we're playing with Brother Rat.
Brother Rat.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be so cool. I've seen Kitty Junk. I love them, friends with them. I have not gotten to see Brother Rat yet, so that's going to be my.
I haven't seen Brother Rat either.
Ooh, it's your first time too. Yay. And my first time at Daryl's Tavern. So I started getting into the music scene in 2019, and then we shut down in 2020. So I haven't played a lot of places, but I played a lot of really good shows with some really awesome bands. So I got connected quick, and then disconnected, and now I'm connecting again.
Yeah.
Daryl's is awesome. I just played there this weekend.
What was that, Jade?
Daryl's is awesome. I just played there last weekend with my other band.
Cool. I know a lot of
it's a
people in
nice
the scene love it, so I'm excited to experience it.
And shout out to Dan Dykeman, the owner
Yeah.
of Daryl's. He is so awesome. Huge supporter of, obviously, a huge supporter of local music. So I just want to give him a shout out too.
Heck yeah. I can't wait to meet him too.
Yeah.
He's usually there.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sometimes he's the door guy.
The sound guy at Daryl's, Michael from Peel Studios. Also,
Oh, yes, Michael Springer.
Yeah, he recorded our EP at Peel Studios.
Nice.
He's recorded my EP when I was with Fatal Butterfly. So he's amazing.
Yeah, he's the best.
Very cool. So I wanted to ask all of you individually, how did you start your journey as a musician yourself? So whoever wants to go first, you can, let us know. But think about, how did you start out in music?
What? Well, I guess I technically started playing viola in orchestra.
Wow.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's so fucking awesome.
Crushed it.
Yes, I was first chair.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
I loved it. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I got a guitar, a little half-size one for I guess my half-size body, and I moved out here actually from Vegas and made some friends who needed a bassist in their punk band. I played guitar. They said I could figure it out, so I did.
That's awesome.
And started playing drums in that band in high school.
Wow.
And then, was kind of, I don't know, just working, got away from music for a few years in my early 20s. And then, joined another band, Communal 40, where I'm drumming, and met these guys at a show. And
Wow, you are
That's
very
awesome.
versatile.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess I'll go next. Well, I've been singing since grade school in choirs and what have you. Pretty much was just an audience member because back in the day I wanted to drink and have fun and be crazy. So being in the band was too responsible. And then I became, corporate whore for a while. So I didn't have time. I was traveling all over. So honestly, like in my 40s, that's when I started doing music. Singing, this is like my fourth project. Yeah, my fourth project. I have another project I'm starting up right now. I'm having a hard time and trying, of course, having issues trying to get a guitarist. It's more of a death rock band. And I play bass. I don't play bass. I haven't played it for a while, but I do play bass. I took bass lessons for a while. So I can play bass. I just don't play a bass because evidently they want me to front things. I don't know why. I guess
I used to play bass. I just like drums better, so.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm like singing since I was a child, but playing bass in my 40s and then bands in my 40s. I didn't, like I said, I didn't really want to do the whole band thing. I was not a groupie. But I saw some great stuff. I mean, I'm in my 50s, so.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool.
So I'm the oldest. I'm the mom. That's how I met Jade, because I'm like her punk rock mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
I love that. You're kind of like my punk rock mom too.
Oh, I am. Oh, I'm everyone. Anyone who's younger, yes. You are.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah. So Communal, definitely. I'm their punk rock mom, and they put it out there.
Mhm.
And then Brandon from The Bitter, who I adore. We all adore.
Mhm.
I'm his punk rock mom. So I've become quite a few punk rock moms. Yes, I'm your punk rock mom.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. My musical journey, the first instrument I learned was drums, and it was because I was raised an evangelical Christian, and I saw a bunch of dudes playing drums and playing in the worship band at church, and I was like, why are there no girls? So I told my parents I want to learn drums, and they were like, okay, our friend Carlos plays drums, let's see if he'll teach you. And he used to come to our house, and he would not let us pay him for lessons. He said, you can pay me in dinner. So
Oh,
Yeah.
like, my mom and I would cook him dinner on Monday nights, and he would teach me drums for about an hour. And I honestly only took lessons from him for a couple months, and then they just put me in the youth group band, and I started playing and learning a little bit more.
That's cool.
There were very few people who would actually like mentor me in that setting, unfortunately. A lot of times I just like experienced a lot of guitarists wanting to guitar and not really telling me what they wanted or what they wanted me to do differently,
Yeah.
It would just kind of be like, oh, you're slowing down or speeding up. But like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had like this many tricks I could do. I couldn't really do a lot of fills yet. I was still figuring out time signatures and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was when I was like 12, I learned drums. And then within a couple of months, I wanted to learn guitar and I wanted to learn piano. And I just started kind of watching YouTube and teaching myself instruments.
Yeah.
There you go.
My mom's guitar laying around and thinking like, oh, I can learn that. Why not?
Yeah.
And then I actually went to college to become a music therapist. And now I'm a music therapist. I use music to meet the health goals of my clients. I mostly work with kids with special needs and older adults with dementia.
You have my heart, Emma. Jeez.
Yes.
Awesome, dude.
Oh, our hearts.
Yes. Wow, that is awesome that you get to share your love and creativity with kids who need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love my job so much. It's funny, like a lot of people ask like, "Oh, how'd you get into music therapy? Why that?" And at first I was like, "Oh, I want to be in a band. I want to be in a band full time." And then like, when you're a teenager, everyone's trying to discourage you from being irresponsible and pursuing something like that.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I started researching other careers in music, and I thought, oh, maybe I want to get into music technology. That's a little bit more responsible, right? Everyone needs a sound guy.
Yeah, it's true.
And then I found music therapy and was like, oh my gosh, this is it.
Oh,
And
that is awesome.
it truly has been. I feel like I'm the only person who figured out what they wanted to do when they were 16 and actually is doing it now.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good story. Good life story there.
Thank you. And now,
well, you guys all play different instruments. So do you ever switch instruments when you're
on this project now?
Okay.
Not really, but it helps. It definitely helps and encourages us, when we're writing. Or right now we got invited to play this like memorial show for Mia Zapata from the Gits. It's like the anniversary of her passing this summer, and we're trying to learn Here's to Your Fuck by the Gits. And it's really cool. Jade was actually able to figure it out and is kind of teaching Juliana some of the riff because of her own guitar skills. So it's kind of cool. And like,
that is cool.
Jade is a drummer too, so she's been able to give me a lot of tips and ideas for writing drum parts. It's been awesome, collaborating with people who are very well-rounded.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very cool. What is your writing process like?
Yeah.
So far, it's just been...
We're redefining it.
Yeah, we're starting to branch out a bit, but
Gotcha.
So far it's been me and Emma learning songs that Neelan and Juliana wrote.
Aha, that makes sense. Yeah, because they've been together for the longest amount of time.
Yeah, so we're just now trying to figure out our new process with the four of us. So I think, sometimes we do like a little bit of jamming, or sometimes someone will come with an idea. Like Neelan's come with lyrics before, or I've come with kind of like a drum beat. But honestly, we usually spend our practicing our set, right? We've just been playing so many shows that we need to practice the set we have. And then if we have time, we work on new stuff.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's good. You guys have a lot of shows.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Yeah, doing that.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Yes. Well, I have your YouTube channel pulled up.
Yes.
You want me to share? I have the Sunset Tavern live video. Would you like me to share that?
Sure.
Okay, I will share this.
So wait. So does it work better if we're on or off the screen?
It works better for me off.
Okay.
All right, so we'll head out into the green room. We'll pull up that video in just a minute, guys. Hang tight. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in tonight. Please share and make sure that you subscribe to Musicians Hangout and Having Issues on YouTube.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Ding, ding. So then you know when we are on and you can watch us.
We upload every Wednesday live.
All right, here we go, friends.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Excellent. Yeah, that was a
That
rock.
was awesome.
Woo!
That
I
was such
love
a fun
it.
show. We loved that. We just had a great experience with everyone who works there. And the sound guy, I don't remember his name, but yeah, such a good experience. We love the Sunset Tavern.
Oh, it sounded so good.
Oh, the sunset. I can't remember who that sound guy's name, but yeah, I like that place.
That night, Juliana had played with her other band.
Disco Death Dance.
Disco Death Dance, thank you.
Wow.
First show.
Yeah. So we all, most of us have other projects going on.
Yeah, I like that. Keeps you fresh as a musician when you work with other people like that.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think all musicians should be in at least 2 projects.
Well, and you inspire each other too.
It's so true. You learn so much working with a variety of people, and like when you get to play with other genres and subgenres too, you can kind of mix it and bring some of those influences to your other project. It's awesome.
Exactly.
Yes.
I know that firsthand.
Yes, you do. You got so many awesome projects going on. Crash has been in a lot of bands. Worked with a lot of people. She knows a lot of people in the scene too.
That's only because I've been in it for, forever and a million years.
Yeah. So who are your inspirations? We can start with Jade's first on my screen. So Jade, who do you find your inspiration from? It can be anyone. Like your playlist. Who do you listen to?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we do have very different music tastes. Yeah. I feel like until recently, my punk tastes were pretty male dominated, but definitely love like the Gits.
Sweet.
And I don't know, some like kind of softer, folksier female artists of my childhood, like Kate Nash, Kate Bush.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Good mix.
I grew up, my mother was a punk, so my mom brought me into the punk world. So I have a love-hate relationship with my mother, but she was a big inspiration for me to even get into the punk scene back in the day. And musically, I really love death rock. It's my favorite genre. So there's an LA band called Super Heroines, and all the greats have been in that. So that's one of my inspirations when I write, especially some of the darker stuff. I like dark, fast, loud music, to be quite honest with you. And that's kind of where my inspiration always goes. Like the whole witch punk thing. We really gravitate to that because everybody has their own style, and how we in the past have done. And I don't know how it's going to evolve over time. Since Emma and Jade will really be helping from the collaboration standpoint. We had band members before that didn't want to be part of that collaborative effort. So it was on Juliana and I. Coral, our old drummer, was involved as well, but we've had like other, people in the band that didn't want to. So honestly, I would say I'm really inspired by the old LA scene and those bands like Alice Bags, huge, and I think everything she's done to break all the barriers musically, culturally, she's very bright, very accomplished. So I would say, the band would be Super Heroines and the person would be Alice Bag.
Cool.
What about you, Emma?
Okay. I feel like my introduction to punk was actually more like post-punk and like goth kind of music, and like a lot of shoegaze. That was kind of how I got into punk, and then I slowly was like, okay, I need something more brutal, something angrier, and then I slowly, like crept into like now I'm just like all in with hardcore. I my boyfriend who I met about a year ago introduced me to hardcore punk, and
Love
I've
it.
been kind of going insane over it. Going to all kinds of hardcore shows lately. I'm really into the band Scowl. I don't know if you've heard of them. Female fronted hardcore band, fucking badass. And now they're kind of like mixing a little bit of like other styles of punk into their newer songs, and that's a lot of fun. I also really love a lot of the 80s kind of like dance punk. Like I don't know if you know Maximum Joy. I really like them. Yeah, I've always wanted to be in a kind of punk band with saxophone. I just like think that's so dope to like use another melody, another kind of instrument to put your melody, but like still have that like punk hard structure.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
a
neat to
person who inspires me, I would say Kim Gordon of
Yes. I
just
fucking
read
love
her. Yes, I read her memoir for the first time a couple months ago, and it really, really influenced me. It's called Girl in a Band. And she's just like such an amazing artist all around, you know. She has other mediums of art too, and just like hearing her life story and just like how she pioneered like like being the sole woman in this genre completely dominated by men, you know, and like you know,
for those
she
of
was
you
like
who do
friends
not
with
know, Kim Gordon was in the band Sonic Youth.
yeah, and she just, you know, like she was a part of the grunge scene up here. She was a part of the punk scene in LA, and just the way that she's lifted up so many other artists too, and just like been so willing to produce and mentor other artists, and particularly women. I love that. It inspires me.
Yeah, she's amazing.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Thanks for sharing your inspirations. And after, you know, hearing who you listen to, who inspires you, your sound completely reflects that from each of you.
It might morph into something a little bit different, you know, but
yeah,
you know, change is good.
It is. It is. I like the punk, but I like the darkness to it, you know, like I dig it.
Yeah, something that I liked about having issues when I joined is I noticed that all of the songs sound kind of different, and almost like some of our songs just kind of sound like different genres or different eras of punk too, which is really fun. Yeah, we like to mix it up and always evolve.
Well, that makes it interesting for your audiences too. You know, when you
Yeah.
mix it up and you have different sounds, it makes you more versatile.
Yeah, you don't want people to be like, oh, what song is this? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
That one, they all sound the same.
Yeah.
You'll know because Neelan will be screaming it in your face.
Literally, yes. I scare people.
Yes. That's one of the top.
I don't like to be on the stage. I hate being on a stage. I want to be in the audience, and I want to be like,
yeah, good front person. That's why you're pushed up front, because you draw them in and you're in their face. That's the best. Getting that crowd really into it.
Entertaining.
Yeah, that's true rock stardom right there.
Yes.
Don't want to be a rock star. Never. No. No. I want to always be fun, having fun. If we're not having fun, then what's the point? When you're rock star, you're like, I've got an ego and I think I'm like, fuck that.
Right. Oh yeah. Well said. Because yeah, when you boil it down, it is about the fun of it. If it's not fun, don't do it.
Yep.
I mean, there's challenges. There's always challenges that aren't fun, but in the long run, it's fun.
But you have to have that, you know, that relationship where you can have open and honest communications. That's what we do. Like, all right, it's time for a band meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just been honest with each other. Like, no, I really didn't like that. Or, hey, we need to stop doing this. Or this is not okay, you know, which is so important. You know, you can't, you can't have passive aggressiveness in your band. It'll just taint your sound.
Right.
Eventually, you know?
It does.
Yeah.
Your art.
Everything it's a domino effect. It ruins it for you guys. It affects your stage presence, and then the crowd feels it, and they know if there's negative energy. That's not good.
Right. You got to
And
be
they know when
excited
there's
by
positive. When there's positive, they feel it and they want to come back to it.
Our job is to entertain. Our job is to make sure that people in the audience have a good time. It's not about our ego. It's not about anything. It's about making sure that everyone enjoys themselves. And if they, if they are, then dance. And, that's what life's about. Life is too freaking short.
Right.
I can say it. I'm old. I'm the old
Me
one.
too.
I love our age gap in this band. It's a lot of fun, I've learned about so many bands that I need to respect as my punk elders now, from
What did you call me? An old head?
An old head. Yeah. It's a compliment.
Term of endearment.
We see Scal together at, what is it, at Numa's? That was a great show.
Played with a bunch of other hardcore bands. It was like Show Me the Body and Zulu. Anyway.
All good. We always have a good time. That's one thing. It's like, we don't just do music together. We do stuff together too. We want to make sure there's a friendship. I think Emma's 24. When we met her, she was 23. So there's Jade is 20. You'll be 28.
I will.
That's right. I kept saying, oh, you're going to be, no, she's going to be, when I met Jade, she was 22.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, yes.
Wow.
Juliana is 37 and I am 57.
Wow, dude. Yeah, lots of generations in the band. And what I've noticed with bands that have multiple generations is that it doesn't matter. It all is boiled down to the music, and that is what you use to communicate. That is universal language in that is music.
Right?
Anna's from Brazil.
I mean,
so she's
multicultural.
Yeah, I mean that's we want to promote that because that's huge. Having multi-generation.
Yeah, that is super cool.
Right. We also something I love about it is I feel like it actually represents the audience. When you're at some of the smaller DIY shows, stuff we actually play, beyond just our friends in the audience, the rest of the audience, it's mixed ages, You've got all of the teens who got dropped off by their parents, but then you've got the old heads too, and it's awesome,
It's funny, when we played at the Vera Project, we had a lot of, they weren't old heads, they were old fathers who took their children to the show.
And hung out.
Yeah.
That's witch punk. I didn't even know what it was, but I love witch punk. Okay, I can accept that.
Sweet.
That's a good feeling.
That's cool.
Any questions? Any more? I don't even have time.
What are your goals?
Yeah.
Going on tour.
Where do you guys see?
Do you have?
Yeah, we're going on tour in April.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost sound there for a second, Jade.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yes, tour end of April, and then some local shows over the summer, and then we'll be heading to London for a punk festival there in September.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's fun.
I'm jealous.
Nice.
Friends of ours, Healthy Junkies. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're amazing.
They're really good.
Amazing. Nina, talk about a front person. Amazing. Phil, Dave, love them. Love them.
I'll look them up.
Yeah, Healthy Junkies.
Healthy Junkies. I like that name.
Me too.
But yeah, I think those are some of our short-term goals that we've got coming up, and then I think in the long term we're trying to record some more music. We're trying to write some more music. Hopefully maybe an album at some point. We've got a couple EPs. An LP would be dope.
Yeah,
you on it.
With me on it. Yeah, none of our recorded music has me, and
yet.
Yeah.
It's funny, we sound quite a bit different now. It's when I first joined, I was learning all of the drum parts, and I was asking them, I was like, hey, do you want me to play this as they were written, or is it okay if I kind of do my own thing? And they were like, please just play what makes you feel comfortable, what you want. And some of our songs have gotten faster. Some of them have kind of a different feel now, you know, and different kind of rhythms. So I'm excited to see what we create. I'm excited to see what we record next.
I love it.
Well, we're excited to see what you do.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get a show together.
Yeah,
we should book a show together. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be fucking
so fun.
Yes. Do you guys have any fun stories about shows?
Yeah.
Oh.
We got to have you guys back.
Like all your shows are just that uneventful.
You know, I'm sure we will.
Nothing ever happens at these punk shows.
I have one. So
these are punk shows.
Fun story necessarily, but it's a story.
Hey,
my very first show I played with Having Issues was November 1st, so only a few months ago, actually. Yeah. Played at Bar House, and not even like 2 minutes after the doors open, some dude got pissed that he had to pay the cover, and he knocked over one of those giant like vats of water.
Oh my
God. Just this, like gallons and gallons, like probably like 15 gallons of water and ice and cups and a table just like all knocked onto the floor immediately when the doors open.
Oh my goodness. No.
We're like,
welcome.
But it was cool to see, you know, how many people who didn't work there helped to clean it up, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that. Oh, yeah. I believe
Why? Because fans are fucking awesome. That's
why.
they
are.
True, yeah.
They are. Yes.
Punk fans are the best.
They are. So
Yes.
I have a story actually for our bassist, who's no longer on the planet, Keith. I told you about the festival put together. He got 86 out of the club for bringing in a beer. He was always like crazy, and so he got 86 before we played. And they're like, this guy's out of here. I'm like, no, but he's in our band. He's in our band. He's like on stage flipping them off because they wouldn't come in to play the show. He's like took this stupid like light thing and like lighting it in everyone's faces, and he's like,
God,
fuck you, I'm done with you. So yeah, Keith was pretty interesting. So yeah, we had some crazy times. Oh, and then my friend Chris, who was in a band with me called The Uncommitted, grabbed me while I was on the stage, throw me down on the ground, was like fighting with. So I had bruises. Like after the show, I had bruises here. It's like I looked like I got in a fist fight.
Whoa.
So yeah, I kind of did. Thanks, Chris. Love you too. But yeah, so I mean, we have lots of stories. I mean, thinking about that, yeah, we've got. But Keith is a character. Like we've had a lot of people in the band, you know, bassists. Basically, our bassists have always been very.
You were telling me about the bassist who was trouble, who you caught in the bathroom before the show.
Guitarist. Yeah, no. That was okay. We tried to have a lead guitarist one time, and so we were playing a show at Central Saloon, and we're like, "Where is so and so? Where is so and so?" They're having we're about to go on. They're having sex in the bathroom. First time ever playing with us. I'm like, what the fuck? No.
He thought he was a rock star for sure.
He was a rock star. I'm like, no, that's bullshit. You don't do that your first show, and we're about to
get on stage. It's not cute.
You meet your groupie after what did you what you need to do in the car. I don't give a shit, but no.
After you play, after.
Yeah. After you play.
There's a order of events, and
there is.
First, you have to play a show to become the rock star. Then you get the groupies.
Yeah, like totally out of order.
Yeah.
Who would have had to communicate that with somebody?
I wanted to beat the shit out of them.
And that's why.
Like, isn't that code of some sort? It's unspoken. Like,
yeah,
and that's why now you play bass.
Like we're all women, yeah.
We're all women. That's why we're only a 4-piece.
Yeah.
That
was a good story.
Yeah, well, there was more to the story, but I don't need to go there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's interesting that like all the stories are like bad stuff that men did.
Oh well, and Andrew, he wrote the song, Andrew's song. We love Andrew, but Andrew was a handful.
Really?
A handful. Like we'd play shows and like half the time he wouldn't play the bass. He'd be like, "Ooh." He's always nervous, didn't want to look at the audience. He was young too. Love Andrew. Wrote a song about him, and he loves it.
Great.
So, yeah, but Andrew was yeah. We did have a lot of cast of characters. We did, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and when you're in the scene long enough, you are with enough characters.
You will, yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
you're for sure.
Quite the
I
cast.
started a punk meetup group. That's how I met a lot of people. I don't know, in 2013. So talk about randos. I had so many randos come into my life that, you know, I cut bait. Done. I don't want to deal with that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I met my people.
Don't have to, you know. There's no reason to have to. You know, there's so many other amazing people in this world to work with. Like, why put up with the shit?
Yeah, you don't need that shit.
I love it.
Just be like, dude, not my fucking circus, not my fucking monkeys.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. I don't have fucking time for that bullshit.
Exactly.
All right, ladies, we're coming up on 3 minutes left. Go ahead and plug yourselves. Where can our fans find and follow you?
Okay, our Instagram is Having Issues Band. Our Facebook, Having Issues. Spotify, Having Issues. Our upcoming shows, I'll repeat again. On Saturday, we're playing the Cherry Pit with Communal 40, Trash Sound Conglomerate, and the Stellar Bandits. Sunday, we're playing Lucky Dime, also with the Stellar Bandits, I believe. Timmy Tombstone. Who else?
It's a new band. I don't ill something or other. I don't know. Let me look at.
But you can get this awesome merch at our show.
Oh yes, show your merch. Hell yeah.
Or if you want merch and you can't make it to a show, you can just DM us on Instagram and we'll get it to you somehow. So
cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, and that's how we independent artists make our money. It's the merch. It is.
Yes.
It's all about
true.
merch. Heck
It's
yeah.
true. And our shirts are all $10, right?
Ooh.
15.
15.
Inflation.
We keep them a nice, decent price, you know. You don't need to break your bank over a shirt, you know.
Right.
Where do you get them made, or do you make them yourselves?
Oh,
these ones, we actually had a friend in Trash Sound Conglomerate who made these.
Really?
We'll probably run out over tour. We're getting low on some sizes, so we'll see. We might do a new round of merch in a month or so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Our artist, she's an artist, so she does a lot of the artwork that we also take. Emma's been doing a lot of the flyers, so I've been really lucky to, you know, have her lean in and make the flyers. I suck at them, and I get told it all the time.
Oh.
But
us too. We're not visual artists.
No. I'm like, oh, that's good enough. I'm all about check done.
Right.
Do we have anything else to plug? I don't know.
All right.
I think it's cool you guys are going to London.
Yes.
Holy
that
shit.
is pretty damn badass.
Like, that's bitching, you guys. Have fun over there across
Thank
the
you.
Right? Yes.
The festival. We decided that we want to be tourists, so we're only going to do the festival and then have fun the rest of the time.
Oh, yes.
Good for you. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love that. Have fun on tour. Have fun with all of your other future endeavors and stay connected with us. We'll have to have you all back on.
Dude, thank you so much for having us. This was super fun.
Yeah, definitely stay connected and we'll like make a show together very, very soon.
Yeah, I will contact you about that because I have some dates in mind.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Perfect.
Love it. All right,
Nice to
everybody.
meet you.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to all of us on YouTube. Follow us everywhere on social media. And keep rocking, everybody. I'll take us out. Here we go. Good night, everyone. See you next week. Bye. Tune in for Storms Within next week. You're not going to want to miss it. Bye.
Bye.
We love you.